Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you an extra warm welcome. I would love it if you can click the subscribe button and stay for a while. I upload 3 times a week. Get ready with me, shop my stash, try on new makeup. If it's beauty or makeup related, I will be posting it. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. So as you could tell from the title of the video, today is going to be a little get ready with me. My oldest, my soon-to-be first grader, has her back to school night today, so I do have to get ready for that. And I also have 2 new beauty items that I want to test out with you all on camera. So I figured, let me go ahead and kill 2 birds with 1 stone. The What's Up Beauty new primer that they're launched on the 16th of August, which is tomorrow from the day that I am filming, and the new Fenty Beauty powder blushes. I only picked up 1, but I do want to try it out. So let me go ahead and let's go ahead and get started because this intro is already super long. All right, my lovelies, hair is pulled back. Yesterday was hair wash day, so my hair naturally is not cooperating. Okay, so the first item is a primer and it's from What's Up Beauty. This is the Positivity Lightweight Hydrating Face Primer. Launches on August 16th and it will retail for $31. I do enjoy the packaging. It's pretty simple, straight to the point. It has a 12-month shelf life and it was made in China. They did send a cute little postcard with the information for this product. So it's silicone-free, clean, non-toxic, cruelty-free, and vegan, and it is featured in the Eaze subscription box. I don't know if it's for them. I'm guessing for the month of August. I have not purchased a box or a bag from Eaze such a long time. Okay, let me tell you a tiny bit about this product. Here is what the actual component looks like. A hydrating primer purpose-built to be lightweight with fast absorption, designed to extend the wear of your makeup and give your face a fresh, dewy finish. The water-based milky formula is free from fragrance and tint, making it suitable for all skin types. It softens and smooths your skin while leaving a slightly sticky finish to grip your makeup, ensuring it stays in place all day. Our primer is silicone-free, clean, non-toxic, cruelty-free, and vegan. It's infused with moisturizing and nourishing ingredients such as niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, and vitamin E, which are known for improving your skin's texture and hydration. So there is 1 fluid ounce in this component. How to use: prepare your skin by applying a moisturizer or sunscreen. Allow it to dry completely for at least 10 minutes. Apply the primer using clean fingers or a brush. Apply a thin layer of primer evenly over your face. Let it set for at least 1 minute before applying your makeup. Okay, all of my skincare is down, so it is a squeezy tube. Okay. And yeah, it is milky. Let's see. Okay, it feels like a lightweight moisturizer, which is nice. Put a tiny bit more. I do feel like it's providing some hydration. No scent. I think that's what it said in the postcard. Okay. That actually feels really, really nice. Okay, I'm excited to keep using this. I do enjoy What's Up Beauty. They have a couple of favorite items of mine. Some of the eye brushes they have, the perfect shape, the bristles, everything about them is just beautiful. Their mascara is one of my top 3 mascaras, and their highlighter is so stunning. So I'm excited to keep using this. So far it actually feels really, really nice. So okay, I'm now going to jump in to a tiny bit of this Refi Blur primer in my T-zone. You already know that I need to keep my T-zone in check. I have been enjoying this Refi Beauty primer. It's actually been working great in my T-zone. All right, I think that's all I'm gonna do for primers. My skin actually feels pretty hydrated, which is great. I wasn't sure the What's Up Beauty primer was going to do that on its own, or if I was going to need one of the milky toners I have. Okay, now I'm going to jump into the Dior foundation stick. I have the shade 2.5, and this does have that typical Dior scent. I know some people are very sensitive to scents in their foundation. I would say it's kind of strong. Not gonna lie. Okay, the BK Beauty 106. I have been enjoying this foundation. I want to say it's been a week and a half since it came in, and I've used it as many times as possible in that week and a half. At least 4 times already. Now, I will say, if you're somebody who has dry skin, maybe dry patches or scabbing, loose, flaky skin, this is going to cling on to those spots. So just make sure you are really nice and moisturized before you go in with it. But yeah, you see that? So pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna jump into the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Concealer. I've really been enjoying this. I've been using it since I got it. I don't know if it's nicer than the Cali Ray. Formulas are completely different just because the Cali Ray is a little bit more lightweight and it's more really a color corrector than an actual concealer. It's really nice, really nice. And I have definitely been enjoying it. Might be time though to put it away and pull out another one that I really enjoy. Shade 8 is the one that I purchased. It just blends out so easily, sinks right into the skin. It literally looks so natural. Now keep in mind that I like my concealers to look natural. Full coverage is not my jam, hasn't been for a few years. I do feel you can build this up to be a little more full coverage, but this is how I enjoy it. Okay, now I'm going to jump into some contour, and I'm going to use the Say Liquid Bronzer. I'm going to use this as a contouring shade because this tone, which is the second to lightest, Salt, I believe, is a little bit more on the neutral, almost cool tone side for my skin tone. So I use this as a contour. F4 from Makeup by Mario, which I've really been enjoying at this brush. I still 100% prefer this over the Makeup by Mario, if you are still wondering. I don't know, the formula, the way it blends, it's just, for my personal taste and likes and dislikes, it just blends better, looks better, feels better. It's just so pretty, you see that? So yes, I am still loving that. Okay, now I'm going to jump into the Dior contour and bronzing stick. So this is being advertised as a bronzer and a sculpting shade, and I'm pretty sure it is because there is 2 shades that are leaning more cool tone and 2 shades that are leaning more warm tone. So it can be both, it just depends on how it looks on your skin tone. I purchased the shade 02 Tan, which is a tiny bit more of a warm tone shade. So I use this as a bronzer. You can probably just use this in kind of bronzer where you're bronzing and contouring at the same time, but I have all this makeup that for me, if I can use an extra product, I'm totally okay with it. I will say this formula is really nice. It's pretty pigmented, and just like the foundation, I do feel like it turns into a powder like consistency. I do feel also that it does kind of dry down in place pretty fast, so work quickly. Maybe do one side at a time. Like, you see that? It is so pretty. It blended out nice and evenly. It's a beautiful formula. I've really been enjoying this bronzing stick from Dior. I'm so tempted to buy a contouring shade. So tempted, but I don't need it. That's the thing, I don't need it, so I shouldn't, you know? Base is looking bomb.com, and the foundation's actually laying down so nicely with that primer from What's a Beauty. Okay. All right, I'm gonna jump into this Patrick Ta She's the Moment blush. I'm gonna use the cream portion. All of the new blushes that I have tried recently, all of them I enjoy, which sucks because that just means I have that many amazing blushes that I need to use. Yeah, all of them. The Refi, the new shades from Makeup by Mario, the new Huda Beauty. That one's actually really nice, that formula. Absolutely loving it. The new Chanel and Dior blush and highlighter duos. Just, gosh, the makeup is makeuping, like for real. Very rare these days that you find a complete dud like you used to 10, 15 years ago, you know? Oh, so pretty. I love this tone. It's gorgeous. All right, I'm gonna jump into the One Size powder in the shade Ultra Pink. And I've been using this almost every single time I do my makeup. And it's actually been doing great. I don't know what happened and why. I'm not feeling like it's an ultra drying formulation anymore. It's been working beautifully under my eyes. So I don't know what happened that I know of. I don't think the formulation changed. If you know, let me know. Now I did hear that Patrick Star is selling his brand. I haven't looked too much into it, but that's what I've seen, and I'm kind of, I guess, disappointed. There's so many people out there whose dream is to create their own makeup line. And to see people that have such a huge following start up a brand and then just sell it, it's like, I could imagine those smaller brands, their frustration with it. Yeah, would love to know your thoughts. Okay, I'm gonna jump in to the RMS loose powder. I have been loving this. I have not stopped using this since I got it. It is just so good, so blurring, lightweight, keeps my makeup in place and on check all day. So yeah, I'm loving it. It's very finely milled. So if you're somebody who likes to bake, I don't know if this is the powder for you, but if you're someone who just likes to set your face so that you make sure that it doesn't go anywhere, this is like amazing. Make Beauty powder brush. And for the RMS powder, I purchased the lightest shade. Okay, I am going to jump in to the contour and highlighter duo from Dior. This is in the lightest shade. It's that baked formula, so I have to really build it up. I did not get the second shade, even though I feel it probably would have been a little bit more appropriate for my skin tone because of the highlighter. It looks very gold. I don't like gold highlighters. This is the Sonia G Classic Cheek. I'm probably going to dip into another bronzer on top of this. When I use this with a cream bronzer underneath my powder, it's fine, I don't need to, but I do want to use either the RMS or the Unearthly on top of this. It's pretty. I like the formula. It's really soft, almost natural. So if that is your vibe, I think you'll like it. But on me, it doesn't really, it's not really a contour. It's more neutral on my skin tone than a contouring or sculpting kind of shade, which is fine. The formula is nice. But you see how it almost has like a pink undertone to it? Yeah, it's more of a neutral really than a sculpting shade. All right, I think I'll jump into the RMS Malibu Muse. This is the one I have, and you can see I've definitely been using this bronzer. It's really nice, very, very pretty. I honestly never thought I would be into glowy bronzers again, but here I am. Okay, before we go into the new Fenty blush, I'm gonna jump into my Natasha Denona Golden palette real quick and just put like a crease shade. Let's do this one here, which is Teak. Something simple, you know? This is the Sonia G Crease L. I do have my NARS Eye Base, and I'm just going to run this through the crease. Nothing intricate or special. I honestly have not picked up that golden palette from Natasha Denona since I reviewed it. I just haven't been able to, and then a whole bunch of palettes, new palettes came in. So I've just been drowning in new palettes. Okay, I'm gonna jump in a tiny bit into this About Face. It's the Fluid Eye Paint in white. And I'm just gonna put the tiniest bit on the back of my hand. This MY24 from Danessa Myricks in my Kidco. I'm just gonna pick it up, and that's what I'm gonna use as my inner corner. But I'm just gonna make sure it's really blended out, just so I can brighten up my inner corner. Okay, this is what the eyes are looking like. I did go in to my brow pencil, the Gucci brow pencil, Make Beauty Brow Gel, and the Ilia mascara. I'm also looking at my base, and I think it looks really, really nice. I mean, that Dior foundation is beautiful, but I do feel like I'm noticing a slight difference in the complexion with that What's Up Beauty primer. I'm excited to continue using it. I'm excited to see if this like softening filter effect that I feel I have on my skin is from the What's Up Beauty primer. Okay, so the next new item is from Fenty Beauty, and this is the Cheeks Suede Waterproof Powder Blush. I did purchase this, I think, was it the early access or the day it launched? It might have just been the day that it launched. But right now, the Friends and Family sale is going on at Sephora. So if you know anyone who works at Sephora, ask them for the email so you can get your special code. My sister still knows some people from when she worked in Sephora, and she did share the link, and that's how I was able to get this at 20% off. I didn't go crazy. I just bought this and the Summer Fridays SPF because I'm currently on my last bottle of SPF. So it was just 2 items that I purchased with the Friends and Family code, but 20% off. The new launch is actually really nice. This retails for $28. There's 8 different shades available, and Baking Cakes is the shade that I purchased, which is described as a soft rosy taupe. Not gonna lie, the tone in the picture on Sephora and the tone in the pan that I'm about to show you here in a minute does not look like the same shade. A high performance, waterproof, sweat and humidity resistant powder blush that delivers blendable bold color in matte and shimmer shade. I think the one I got, does it say anywhere on here? I don't know. So when I saw the pictures, I told myself those blushes are probably gonna be very small. So then the box came in and I was like, oh, I was wrong. But then, by the way, I do enjoy the packaging from Fenty Beauty. This has a 12-month shelf life, and it was made in Italia. So I open this blush up, and there's like, so yes, it is. Look, it goes in a little, it is kind of small. I wonder if the tone on the top of the component matches all of the blush shades. Okay, yeah, it looks like if you change the tone on the top, you could see the color. That's nice. Okay, so here it is. I'm not sure how I feel about this shape. It doesn't feel cheap or anything. It feels like it's the good kind of acrylic plastic. Okay, there is the back. It does have the shade name. It does have a plastic cover. And then here is the tone. So I'll put the picture up here of what you see at Sephora and this. Please tell me that they don't look like, I'm not making it up, right? It does not look like the same tone. No scent. Okay. I mean, I'm excited none the least, but I just, oh, very soft. Oh, it feels, oh, that's interesting. What is it reminding me of? It's very, very soft. Okay, so it looks darker in the pan, I feel like, than on the actual swatch. It almost feels like suede. Okay, wow, that's a very, very interesting texture, but in a good way. Okay, I'm gonna use my Sonia G Soft Cheek. Okay, so I feel like it's definitely a matte, and it's not one of the ones that has the shimmer sheen. Okay, that's pretty. Rosy taupe. I feel like it's pulling a maybe a little bit more rosy than anything on my cheek, but it's a beautiful, beautiful tone. I thought it was going to be a little bit more on the taupe side, like where you would have to look twice to see if I'm wearing blush or not. But this is a pretty tone, and it looks pretty soft on the cheek. Like my cheek looks like the texture of it is soft. Okay, pretty. Feeling it with my fingers, I would definitely say I don't have too many blushes that feel like that texture. So I do feel like the formula is just a tiny bit unique. There's so many good blushes out there though, so I feel like when it comes to blushes, very rare that you find a super unique anything now these days, really. Okay, this blush is literally making it look like I have super soft skin right where my cheeks are. Okay, I'm gonna jump into the highlighter from this duo. I do enjoy this, even though it does look a tiny bit on the gold side. It's more of a champagne off gold, and just the formula, so pretty. It's just, that highlighter is gorgeous. But it does remind me of like the permanent highlighting line that Dior has. See that? Pretty. This is the Sonia G Worker L. Okay, I think I just have lips left. The highlighter is so pretty. Oh, I think I need a new chair. This chair is just so squeaky. It's annoying. Okay, so I do have a couple of new products for the lips that I purchased recently, like the Water Stain from Ulta Beauty Collection, the new Gloss Bomb Stick from Fenty Beauty, but I haven't used my new lipsticks from What's Up Beauty in about 2 weeks, and I really want to, so I think we're gonna use that. This is the Dominique Cosmetics. Okay, so this is, I think, a Nudie, the lip liner from Dominique. This has been out of stock for quite some time, so I wonder if that means that they are giving us new lip liners, because I think this is part of the old packaging, and I think they've slowly been revamping the whole line to be that beautiful, like almost cool tone mauve pink nude that her packaging is. I'm hoping that's the case, because I love this lip liner. The tone is beautiful. And the formula is really nice too. Okay, and now for the What's Up Beauty lipstick. This is part of the Egyptian Queen collection. Eye of Ra is the tone I'm gonna use. And it's such a beautiful matte powder formulation. It reminds me a tiny bit of the new Wissmann Atelier formula. That one might just be a tiniest bit more powdery, but this is pretty close and for a much cheaper price. All right, my lovelies, here is the full completed face. If I did my makeup every day, this is what it would look like. Simple, just kind of enhancing what I already got. Okay, let's talk about the 2 new products from this video. The What's Up Beauty Positivity Lightweight Hydrating Face Primer. So far, first impressions, I do feel like it made a difference in how the foundation is laying down. It looks just soft, almost filtered. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. First impressions, I am excited. I am excited to keep using this just so that I could see if what I'm seeing today is exactly what this is doing. I do feel like What's Up Beauty is a super underrated brand and not enough people are talking about them. So far, all of their launches recently, I'm just like impressed. I mean, look at these lips. Love it. That Eye of Ra lipstick is one of my favorite lipsticks. Okay, now let's talk about this Fenty Beauty. It is the Fenty Cheeks Suede Powder Blush. Would definitely agree with the suede part. It's very soft in texture, almost feels like a soft powdery clay. That is the best way I can describe it. It just looks so pretty. It just looks so soft on the skin. Like, I do feel part of the softness that you see on my cheeks is from the blush. So first impressions, I am actually pretty impressed. Now, would I say this is absolutely 100% super unique? No. There's so many amazing blush formulas out there, and I mean so many. If I were to go through my blush collection right now and declutter it, I 100% bet you I would not declutter too many blushes because the formulas are just so good. So would I recommend this? Yes, I would, but I would only recommend it if any of the shades look unique to you or are unique to your collection. I definitely don't have a lot of these tones in my personal collection, so that's why I picked up this tone. But honestly, I didn't need this. One of the main reasons I got it is because I was able to get 20% off with a friends and family code. So maybe hold off until the Sephora sale. It's almost here. I believe it's going to be in September. Yeah, so really good formula. I just don't think you need to run out and get it. I hope that makes sense. All right, my lovelies, thank you so much for being here and joining me and getting ready for today and trying out these 2 new products with me. I appreciate every single one of you. You have no idea. All the comments, all the likes. If you use my links to shop, it truly all does mean the world to me. I am here because of you, and I enjoy doing this. I enjoy the filming aspect, the talking to you all in the comments, your feedback, everything about it. I enjoy it. So thank you so much for making it possible. So with that being said, do not forget to give the video a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see you all on my next video. Bye.